Red was one of the toughest opponents I ever faced. No matter how hard I hit her, which was pretty hard, she never backed down. Sorry, it feels strange to stand up here and talk about her in the past tense. Don't get me wrong, I'm honored to do this, but I never thought it would happen so soon. For Red or her best friend, Trey. Wherever Red went, Trey was there too. And tonight's no different. They truly are a package deal. They've always had each other's backs, and that was certainly the case when I faced off against Red in a Money in the Bank ladder match.
Right now, this is anyone's match as far as I'm concerned.
I'm sticking with my pick of the rookie sensation, Red, to take home the briefcase.
Red faced an uphill battle just to qualify for this match. You have to wonder if that'll affect her chances here tonight.
Of course it will. You need to be fully rested if you want to win a grueling match like this. And Red came into tonight running on fumes.
Oh, face! Boom, what impact!
Oh, nasty impact.
Bianca's displaying dominance.
She's capable of bursts of great activity. The key is sustaining the effort.
Producing a trampling. Bam, what a slap.
Back now inside the ring.
Sharp knee.
Just sending a message there.
Charlotte sure dodged that one.
She did indeed. Oh, right to the kidneys.
Golly.
Hammerlock. Uh-oh.
Oh, no. Someone call the orthodontist.
Hold on. It's going to be a race to the briefcase between Red and Ronda Rousey.
Hold on. The rest of their opponents are not ready for this match to be over.
And Red and Ronda come crashing down.
It's an absolute free-for-all to see who's going to get the Money in the Bank briefcase.
Ronda and Red have recovered, and I think they might have other plans.
Oh, no.
This is total chaos.
The window of opportunity is now wide open for Red and Ronda Rousey.
Oh, straight forearm.
The object here is so simple that even Saxton can understand. A superstar must climb the ladder and grab the briefcase, thus winning the right to compete for a WWE Championship at the time of their choosing over the next 365 days. Oh, man.
Working on the arm. Using the elbow as a weapon. Boom!
The ladder is up. Here we go.
Oh, again!
Can she pull it down? Hey, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take, right?
Yeah, but when you miss a shot, you don't usually fall 15 feet.
Elbow right to the back of the neck.
Oof.
There she goes.
And the DDT.
Head crank. That will get your attention. Oh, step up Enziguri. Point of the elbow, nailed it. Ooh, oh, what a punch.
That's how you stop your opponent.
Incoming! On the apron!
The hardest part of the ring. Textbook fireman's carry takeover. Charlotte with a fantastic counterattack.
That's why she's the queen.
Here she goes, back in the ring now.
What a punch! Oh, neck breaker. looking good, guys. Oh, a flurry of strikes. Ripping in the eyes and the face. Wow, she turned that one around.
Red setting up for something big.
Well, if Red thinks she can match Ronda Rousey with strikes, then she's insane.
And now Ronda is punishing Red.
Is it too late to change my pick?
Wait a second, Red reverses. Zelina Vega has recovered and is setting up a ladder.
She's using everything she has left to drag herself up each rung. But will it be
It
enough?
might not be. Red's going to try to beat Zelina to the top.
Hold on, it's Andrade. What's he doing out here?
Is he putting Zelina Vega on his shoulders? How is this legal?
It's not only legal, it's smart.
It's Trey. I think he's seen enough of Andrade.
Trey has neutralized Andrade.
And that was the opening Red needed. This pains me to admit, Byron, but you might have been right about your prediction.
She's going to do it. In her first attempt, Red is going to win the Money in the Bank ladder match.
Wait, it's Ronda Rousey. This isn't over yet.
Ronda's got Red's arm.
Armbar on the top of the ladder.
She's got it locked in. Red's in big trouble.
Yeah, it's going to be hard for her to grab a briefcase with a broken arm.
She escaped before it's too late.
This truly is a historic day. I don't think I've seen you dressed up since our senior prom.
Oh yeah, our one and only date together because no one else would go with us?
I remember showing up in that sweet homemade $1 million man suit. Didn't you wear a cane mask? No wonder we couldn't get dates.
To be fair, the theme of the prom was a masquerade.
Still weird.
You have the list, right?
No, I thought you had it.
Seriously?
I put it in the safe just like you told me to. Man, the way you treat that thing, you'd think it was the Magnet Carta.
Did you say magnet?
Yeah, It's some really old, valuable magnet, right?
Just get it out of there.
No one was going to break into a hotel room and steal an old piece of notebook paper from high school.
It's not just an old piece of paper. That list has been the roadmap to our entire careers, and now there's only one thing left to cross off. Did you forget the combination?
It might have slipped my mind, but don't worry, I wrote it down on my phone. Which is also in the safe. This is why I always said we should have got the list tattooed on us. No chance of losing it, and we'd have way more street cred.
Yeah? Well, I'm gonna be getting a teardrop tattoo if you don't get that thing open.
Yeah.
This is what's going to give us confidence, recognition, success, everything we've ever wanted.
Your Earth Science notebook is going to do all that?
No. We're going to use it to make a list of everything we'll accomplish someday when we become WWE superstars.
We could do that. Or we could play my favorite lunchtime game, Guess What Mr. Bowman's Sweat Stains Look Like Today. I'm kind of seeing a heart shape. What do you think?
I think you need to take this seriously. Besides, it's a proven fact that if you write down your goals, it helps you achieve them.
Actually, now I'm thinking it looks more like a one-eared rabbit.
Fine. I'll go first to get the ball rolling. Become WWE Divas Champion. Your turn.
Okay. Star in a WWE action movie.
Really? That's one of your goals?
Do you want me to do the list or not? Besides, it's a proven fact, WWE action movies are some of the finest pieces of cinematic art ever produced, so it would be an honor to appear in one.
Whatever. Train at the dungeon.
Come up with awesome wrestling names.
Team with Mickie James.
Get my own action figure.
Compete on NXT.
Win a dance-off.
Wrestle Lita.
Find out what's inside Undertaker's urn.
Get inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame.
Be in a WWE video game.
Win a ladder match.
I've got a match for you. My butt, your face. What are you two fartwads doing? This table is reserved for wrestling team members only.
I thought there was a lot of boogers stuck underneath it.
Funny. You can leave now.
Sorry, we're busy.
Get my own action figure, become WWE Divas Champion. Is this some kind of WWE nerd vision board?
Hey! Being immortalized in semi-posable plastic is the greatest thing a human being can achieve.
Don't ever touch our stuff again.
What, like this?
That was a huge mistake.
I, for one, can't wait to see Red put Brooklyn in her place.
Oh, so much for unbiased commentary.
Hey, this is Red's memory of how it went down, so of course I'm pulling for her. You are too.
Oh, yeah, I am. Go Red!
This reminds me of that movie with the spinning top. Everything's confusing and a little bit off. For example, I wasn't even a WWE commentator when Red was in high school.
Well, you're barely a WWE commentator now. None of this makes sense. Just sit back and enjoy the ride, Saxton.
Brooklyn Von Braun is a terrible human being who deserves everything she's getting here tonight.
I could not agree more, Michael.
I couldn't believe what Brooklyn did to their list. I mean, what did she expect was going to happen after that?
Yeah, if you ask me, Brooklyn's the real fartwad.
Brooklyn might have an opening here.
Brooklyn gets nailed with the sliding lunch tray takedown.
Can Red capitalize?
She's going up top.
Red with the picture-perfect moonsault.
That's it. It's all over. Red cemented herself as way tougher and cooler than Brooklyn will ever be.
That's exactly what happens when you make fun of Red. You pay dearly.
I'm still kind of confused about everything that just happened, guys.
Well, don't hurt your imaginary head, Byron.
Wait, let me get this straight. You remember your fight with Brooklyn when we were in high school, taking place in a WWE arena with a ring, sold-out crowd, and commentators?
The guy who can't remember the safe combination is questioning my memory?
No, the guy who can't remember the safe combination is questioning your sanity.
Whatever. I may have taken a few liberties with my story, but that is how I choose to remember it.
Well, as much as I'd love to join you in rewriting history, that day is scorched into my brain because that's how I got my nickname, Trey. This is how it really went down.
Get my own action figure? Become WWE Divas Champion? Is this some kind of WWE nerd vision board?
Hey! Being immortalized in semi-posable plastic is the greatest thing a human being can achieve.
Don't ever touch our stuff again.
What, like this?
That was a huge mistake.
Oh no, I've unleashed Hothead Red!
I'm gonna take that marker, bring it to your grandmother's nursing home, and cross out parts of her chart so when the nurse goes to give her turn-down service, she won't know to flip her over. That's right, I'm gonna give your grandmother bed sores.
What is wrong with you?
Calm down, deep breaths, maybe we can talk this out.
I'm done talking. Ah!
This is what happens when you mess with the captain of the wrestling team. What are you gonna do? Hit me with a steel chair? Put me through a table?
Hit her with the chair.
I'm going to get help.
Everyone already knows Hothead Red, but let me introduce you to her best friend, Trey. Get it? Because he busted his butt on a lunch tray. Now her face matches her nickname.
Hothead Red! Hothead Red! Hothead Red! Hothead Red! Hothead Red!
That could have been way worse.
Yeah. Brooklyn could have posted a video of the whole thing online. Oh, wait, that's exactly what she did.
I meant she could have dumped something worse on me, like mayo or hot sauce. And hey, at least she didn't destroy our list.
So what? I'm not gonna do any of those things anyway.
What do you mean?
We were just embarrassed in front of the entire school, and currently 672 people on the internet.
I bet a bunch of those are repeat views.
Great! We're not even touching on the fact that I got beat up by a lunch tray. I'm never going to be a WWE superstar. I'll just go to college and get a lame job like my parents want me to.
I think you need to read the letter again.
See? This is what I'm talking about. I can't even open my locker.
What's your combination?
1633-9, I think.
Letter, please. Here we go. I think this section is relevant right now. You've probably asked yourself a million times, why? Why didn't they want to be my parents? The truth is, we did, but we had to make the hardest decision of our lives because we didn't feel we could give you the life you deserved. And that life is one where you can have the freedom to follow your dreams no matter what they might be, to become anything you want.
Using the only letter I have from my real parents as some sort of motivational speech is kind of a cheap move.
They're right, though. You got a second chance in life, and you need to make the most of it. So why sell yourself short? You need to at least try.
Fine. But when this whole WWE thing doesn't work out, I'm blaming you.
It'll work out. I promise. Assuming you never have to wrestle a lunch tray.
They're actually a lot tougher than they look.
Okay, so maybe my memory of that day is a little off. Severe emotional trauma will do that. But did I really say all that stuff about her grandmother?
Yep. You had some serious rage issues back then. Did you also forget that's how you got your nickname because you were always seeing red?
No, I remember. And then Brooklyn tacked on the hot head part.
Gotta give her credit for that. You know, the rhyming definitely made it catchier. Hot head red, hot head red, hot head red.
Okay, we get it. Have you figured out that's safe yet?
No, but I'm pretty sure I used the same combination I've always used for everything, which is... Got it!
Finally.
Was never in doubt.
I'm sorry you were locked in there all alone for so long. Mommy won't ever let that happen again.
There's something seriously wrong with you.
You're just jealous. We should get going. We can't be late.
Hey, we got a message from President Johnson. Do you think you impressed the most electrifying president in United States history with all your career achievements? Actually, you do. All the best on your big day. I'll be watching from the People's White House.
That's cool. But I voted for Kane.
I still can't believe it's really all over for you and Red.
I know. It is starting to sink in, though.
Just this morning, I was thinking about that time we faced each other in a Falls Count Anywhere match. Man, that was brutal.
Yeah. But thanks to you in that match, now every time my jaw hurts, I know it's gonna rain.
Really? Maybe you should get that checked out.
No way. You might be the champ who runs the camp, but I'm the champ who knows when it's damp.
Yeah, that doesn't quite have the same ring to it.
Hey, pull that match up on your phone if you don't mind.
I spoke to Trey and AJ before this match, and both men admitted they didn't have a lot of experience in Falls Count Anywhere matches.
Taking that into consideration, Trey did tell me he used a rather unusual training method to prepare for tonight. He played hours and hours of Falls Count Anywhere matches on WWE 2K.
And here we go.
Look into the armbar. Uh-oh, it's locked in, the armbar.
Fighting for survival. He fights his way free.
But how much energy did he exhaust fighting his way out?
Kick right to the midsection.
How impressive was that reversal?
Wow, what an arm drag.
He evades the attack.
Looking vulnerable now, guys. Corey, what can a superstar do if they find themselves playing defense in this match?
You got to find a way to create separation and buy yourself some time. Collect yourself. Otherwise, the beatings will continue.
It's a battlefield out there, and you have to navigate around the landmines. DDT!
And he's heading back in.
Real quick, in case we have any newbies watching, a Falls Count Anywhere match means that this contest can literally end anywhere. Simple, right? Even Saxton can understand those rules. AJ Styles.
Oh, what a counter. When you look at this,
It looks like they both did their homework heading into this one.
Ooh-wee. Oh, again! Drop kick.
Ooh, treading all over their opponent.
Styles on full display.
Here comes a phenomenal one.
There he goes, crashing to the floor. Perhaps he's thinking the ring can't contain what he has in mind here.
Ducks under.
Pele kick. Nicely done.
In describing this match, Corey, you said it can end anywhere, which means we could see this match conclude in the ring, the stands, the locker room. Heck, it could even end outside the streets.
And on top of that, it's worth noting that anything is legal in this match, guys. The only rule is there are no rules.
Oh, shows no mercy.
And that poor chair. It looks like a twisted heap. AJ Styles moved out of the way there.
Things have gotten worse for AJ Styles.
Yeah, he can lose this thing anywhere, in or out of the ring.
Oh, man, AJ Styles may be wishing he was back in Japan around now.
Styles will rally. Relax.
Oh, the reversal by AJ Styles.
AJ Styles has got him.
This may be the beginning of the end.
AJ Styles is going up.
From the top. Elbow finds its mark.
Anticipated that attack perfectly.
And AJ.
And now that one's countered.
That was impressive, Michael.
Snap suplex.
Very nice.
AJ Styles is impressed with himself right now, but he better watch it.
Ah, look at this. Spinning arm breaker.
Oh, man, right to the arm.
Hyperextend your elbow. Gets out of dodge there.
So much damage inflicted. AJ Styles being tested here. He needs to weather this storm for any chance of a comeback.
I'm not sure how he's even standing.
AJ Styles with a nice reversal. Oh, drop kick. Oh, AJ Styles may have... When you're phenomenal like AJ Styles, you have to show off. I would. Oh, right to the back. Ah, look at this. And again, yet another counter. DDT! Fight.
Styles is taking it to another level. He's definitely turned it up at an opportune time.
Back in from the floor. AJ Styles with a nice reversal. Power drop kick. Gets him with a counter. Shin breaker.
Looking for... Up across the shoulders.
Behind it. Single leg drop kick caught him.
Your back adjusted after that.
He's going for the pin. This could be it.
Into the pay window.
All good things must come to an end, but I wish that match could have gone on a little longer. Let's watch again how AJ Styles was toppled tonight.
These guys showed flashes in this match, but flashes don't exactly set the world on fire, as these highlights show very well. He ain't playing here.
Here is your winner, Ryan.
Huge victory here in one-on-one action.
I'm not impressed at all by AJ Styles' effort tonight.
Well, I mean, he tried. I don't think anybody would have expected anything less from a match here at Extreme Rules. That was the absolute definition of vicious.
I just wanted to congratulate you, Red. You really deserve this.
Thanks, Natty. I know we had some differences over the years, but we always worked them out in the ring.
Yeah, except that one time we got into it backstage.
I forgot about that.
I didn't. You threw me into a road case.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. What were we even fighting about?
The usual stuff. Who was better, the title, you saying you were the best female superstar to ever come out of Calgary.
We all said some crazy stuff over the years, but no need to go into it right now. Thanks again for the kind words, Natty.
Hey, it's X-Pac.
Just keep walking, we don't have time.
We always have time for X-Pac. Besides, you can't just ignore a WWE Hall of Famer.
I can. Trey.
Pac, what's going on?
Hey guys, looking good.
You too.
Thanks. I'm on this new mustard-only diet.
As in mustard is the only condiment you use?
No, as in I only eat mustard. I've already dropped like 7 pounds.
That's interesting.
But enough about me. This is your big night. I swear it was just like yesterday when I first saw you two on the indie scene.
Yeah, at that point we were only a couple years in.
And I was about 30 years in. But I could still go today if I had to. I'm telling you, this diet's legit.
I guess you could say you can cut the mustard, huh?
Anyway, we wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for you. So, thanks.
I'm sure you'd have been fine with it without my help. Trey, I don't think I can say the same for you. You were kind of the drizzling craps back then, no offense.
No, it's true. And I wasn't just a drizzle. I was more like a torrential downpour of crap. Red was always ahead of me from the moment we started training.
You can use this credit card for whatever you need, but we keep the reward points. I'm about 10,000 short of a free trip to someplace warm, and you're gonna help me get there. Deal?
Got it.
We are gonna miss you so much.
When did you get there?
I just had to be close to you one more time. It feels like yesterday we got that call. There was a boy in Denver who was ready to be adopted, and now you're all grown up and going off to college. I just can't believe it.
I know. Hard for me to believe, too.
We'll come visit soon, okay?
No, don't. I mean, a big part of college is learning independence, and if you're visiting all the time, then I'll never be able to do that.
Just be smart about the credit card, okay? Like, if there's a big keg party, put it all on the card and have everyone pay you back in cash. That way, I'll be headed for that free beach trip in no time. Hey, maybe we could go on spring break together.
Frank?
I have to go.
Okay, drive safe.
This is the part where you get out of the car.
Right. Call us when you get to school. We love you, Denver!
Do you believe this? We're finally doing it. Our very first list item. Train at the dungeon. Are you excited as I am?
I don't think that's possible, considering you've already had 3 energy drinks before we've even left town. But this is gonna be cool.
I know! Think about how many top superstars came through Calgary. The Hearts, Edge, Jake the Snake Roberts, Rowdy Roddy Piper, and we're next.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. We have a long way to go before we can be mentioned in the same sentence as those legends.
Everyone has to start somewhere, though, right? And the dungeon is a great place to start. I still can't believe your parents were okay with all this. What happened to them wanting you to go to college?
They changed their minds.
Just like that?
Just like that.
Huh. Well, that's good. Hey, pull over real quick.
Bathroom break already?
No, I want to show you something. See that sign? Our faces are going to be on it someday.
You really think we can become more famous than the inventor of the paper toilet seat cover? He put a lot of butts in seats.
And when we make it to WWE, so will we. Alright, time for a road trip game. If you could face anyone who trained in Calgary in a dream match, who would it be?
Isn't it a little early for road trip games? We still have like 2,000 miles to go.
Come on, I'll get you started with some options. How about Bret Hart, Jake the Snake, or Rowdy Roddy Piper? That would be so cool to face a legend like that. Could you imagine?
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, weighing in at 235 pounds, Ryan.
Singles action on its way, and it sounds like this arena is more than ready to kick this one off.
So is social media, Michael. The opening bell hasn't even rung, and yet both these superstars are already trending.
Oh, guys, what an incredible treat.
And his opponent from Glasgow, Scotland, weighing in at 230 pounds, Rowdy Roddy Piper.
Don't throw rocks at a man with a machine gun.
A former tag champion, a former Intercontinental champion, a former United States champion, and a main eventer at the very first WrestleMania. Hot Rod.
Yeah, the unmistakable, hot-tempered personality, fiery, volatile style inside the ring.
Byron Hot Rod pretty much summed up your and I relationship in one phrase. Don't throw rocks at a man that's got a machine gun.
So you know when you're on a long drive to the next town and to pass the time, you start coming up with dream match scenarios? Well, these two facing each other is exactly that.
These are certainly two of the top names to ever pass through the Great White North.
When I'm on a long drive, I'm mostly just thinking about how grateful I am to be Byron Free at the time.
You know you miss me.
Not a chance.
Reverses. Can he make him pay? Oh, European uppercut.
We're seeing two outstanding athletes looking to prove their dominance in there, but only one can walk out victorious. Who will it be?
The damage he's taken is starting to pile up.
It's nothing he hasn't been through before. Oh, flipping the script on him there.
Look at this.
Oh, what a suplex.
Stomping down. Straight punch. He is efficient and dangerous with his offense thus far.
Yeah, and he seems to have an endless supply of energy.
Headlock. Oh, and a cheap shot right above the eye.
Set him up.
Russian leg sweep.
Saw that one coming. It's a good.
Right on the mark.
Got the arm. Oh, my goodness. Crushing it.
That's just a beat down.
Great counter.
Impressive in-ring IQ on display.
Tough spot to be in right now for Roddy Piper.
He's totally out of it. Nobody's home upstairs. Down in a hurry.
His shoulders are down. Never say die attitude out of him.
What a match. Headlock applied and a nice short jab to the bridge of the nose.
And another reversal.
Seems like we're back where we began, Michael.
Stump puller leg snap.
That's going to hurt. Tear your hamstring.
Man, that was a hard landing.
Uh-oh. Running senton. He's playing with it.
Now Roddy Piper making him pay.
Not again.
One of these competitors is eventually going to have to gain the upper hand.
Knee drop. Jeez. What a clothesline. Ouch. Again! Face first.
He might have been waiting on that one. DDT!
Oh, he knew that was coming.
Bin kick right to the gut. Bin.
Oh, my goodness, crushing it. Well, that'll do some serious damage.
Amazing reflexes on display.
Yet another counter.
It's like they're both somehow one step ahead of each other.
Elbow drop.
Piercing.
Set up for the side Russian leg sweep. Over the top rope. Oh, this is vicious.
Uh-oh, got him in the sleeper. Is he going to pass out?
Battling to get the upper hand. Great job breaking the hold there.
Good thing, too. That could have been ugly, Michael.
Set up for the side Russian leg sweep. This has become a monumental struggle for these competitors.
It is down to who still has the energy, the resolve. Target his torso now. He's been going for his core all night, it seems. And Roddy Piper slips out of harm's way.
Shoulders on the mat.
1, 2.
And a kick out. Not yet.
Proving tough to catch.
Here we go again. What a stop to the back of the neck.
That might have put the X. And will this be it? 1, 2, 3.
He got the job done. This one's over.
We got our money's worth with that one. Take a look.
Remember this? He ain't messing around.
Here is your winner, Ryan.
Big victory for him here in this one.
That's a statement win, Michael. That's a win that says, hey, everybody, look at me.
As we close the book on this match, I need to remind everybody just how big of a win this was. Simply amazing.
This is it. The home of the famous dungeon. I swear, I can almost hear the wrestlers of the past groaning in pain.
That's my stomach. For the past 2 days, I've had nothing but moose jerky, maple puffs, and poutine.
Yikes.
Look, I just want to say, I know I've been a little skeptical, but now that we're here, I can see us doing this. I mean, once Bret Hart hears how far we drove, he's gonna have no choice but to welcome us right in for training. So, thanks for pushing me on this.
Of course. Well, here we go.
Hey there. I bet you're here for Bret Hart, eh?
Hello. And yes, he's going to train us to be wrestlers. Eh? I'm not sure I'm using that correctly.
Is Bret home right now?
He is. Hang on a sec. Bret, 2 lovely people are here for wrestling training. He'll be right down. I'm sure he's just putting his tights on, gelling up his hair.
Of course.
So are you Bret's housekeeper?
Okay, seriously, guys? I'm messing with you.
So Brett's not home.
No, and he hasn't been for years. The Harts don't live here anymore.
But you said...
This kind of thing happens like once a month, and I like to have a little fun when I break the news.
How is that fun? We just spent 3 days driving here.
And I gave myself severe stomach issues. At this point, we'd settle for one of the more obscure Hart brothers or even a distant cousin.
Like I said, none of them are here. You seem like nice kids. Stupid, but nice. Next time, do some research before you decide to drive all the way up here.
Jeez, so much for Canadian hospitality.
I thought you said you checked all this out online.
I did. I mean, I searched for dungeon in wrestling, and then some really weird stuff came up, and I kind of got sidetracked. Point being, don't look at my browser history. But hey, we came all the way here. We should at least get a picture. Can we do another one? I was making a weird face, probably on account of the stomach pain.
Maybe you were right about us trying to become wrestlers. We've already failed at the first thing on our list. And maybe we're not cut out for this.
Hey, wait, we can't just give up that easily. I have an idea!
So you drove all the way to Calgary thinking you were going to train with Bret Hart? I've done some stupid stuff in my life, but that takes the cake.
It wasn't our finest moment.
But since I had a dad who only looked at the rewards section on the credit card bill, we were able to stay in Calgary and learn from a former wrestler who, at least according to him, trained with the Harts back in the day.
I think he just ran next to one on a treadmill once.
So that's how you guys hooked up with Riley Flash.
Yeah. After striking out at the dungeon, it was kind of our only option.
Even though Riley can be a bit much sometimes, he gave us the foundation we needed to get here today.
He also gave us Ringworm with his dirty mats, but that's a whole other story.
Get your feet up on the turnbuckle. Push off and roll backwards. You can pin him like that. Off. It's all right. Yeah, you did good. You did good. Catch your breath. We'll get him next time, all right? You good?
Dusting ring mat? Because I feel like it's making me itch all over. Hey! What was that for?
For playing to an imaginary crowd. It cost you the match. Red, great job. Keep it up.
Remind me why I show up here every day to get tortured?
That's not torture if you're paying for it. Now, what I didn't tell you was that match was actually a tryout.
For what? Is WWE coming to town?
Not quite. It was a tryout for the local Winterfest that's coming up. The organizers asked me to put on a wrestling event.
That's great.
Who are we gonna face? I wouldn't mind a rematch against those two.
Slow down. After what I just saw, only one of you was ready for their first official match.
Sorry, Red. You'll get your chance soon.
Red's the one who's ready, not you, doughhead.
Isn't that less than a mile?
Oh, thanks for the conversion, Albert Asswipe. Bottom line, you're too focused on the entertainment side of things.
Well, maybe you weren't focused enough on the entertainment side of things. Didn't you only appear in WWE like 3 times?
4, if you count the time I helped carry Macho Man to the ring on his fancy chair gimmick.
You mean a sedan?
No, it was a chair, not a car. Either way, I was in WWE 4 more times than you'll ever be.
I'll make it there someday. It's on our list.
Oh, yeah, and someday I'm gonna poop golden nuggets. No offense, Red.
Whatever. You'll see. Congrats on getting your first match. You know I'll be there cheering you on.
Thanks. I know.
Speaking of cheering her on, since you like running your mouth so much, you can accompany her to the ring as a manager. That actually might be a better fit for you long term.
A manager? That's not what I'm here for.
You'll figure this out. I know it.
Oh, one more thing. I need to know what to call you so they can advertise the event.
That's easy. I'm sticking with Red. Kids started calling me that in high school because of my temper, but I'm gonna turn it into something positive.
Okay. Man, what about you? Sticking with Denver?
I don't know. Sounds too regional. And omelette-y.
I know. How about Albert Asswipe?
Nah.
Carl Botch, on account of all the moves you botch?
I like that one.
How about I pay tribute to my wonderful trainer and call myself Riley Flash Jr.?
Oh, that ain't happening. Do you have any other nicknames?
Trey!
No, don't listen to her.
I kind of like that. And you can spell it T-R-E, so it's kind of like 3 in Spanish, as in getting a 3 count to win a match. Which probably won't happen very often for you, but you get it, right?
Yeah, I get it.
Great. Then Trey it is.
Thanks a lot.
No problem, Trey. And hey, I just realized we can cross something off our list. Come up with awesome wrestling names.
I don't know about the awesome part. Man, I'm freezing. What are the chances I can bring this out to the ring with me?
0. But you should be plenty warm out there with all the hot air you produce.
Can't believe you didn't have a bigger career with zingers like that.
Hi, sorry I'm late. I had to make like 7 connections to get here from Orlando.
Oh, hey, Peyton. No problem. I appreciate you doing me this favor. Red and Trey, this is Peyton Royce. We met when she trained here in Calgary, and now she recently signed with NXT.
So who am I facing tonight? And by the way, it's cold enough to freeze the tail off a brass kangaroo. Can I have this heater out there for my match?
Oh, sure thing, Peyton.
What?
You'll actually be facing Red tonight in her first ever match.
Wow, it's an honor. We actually watch you on NXT all the time. And at least when my friend Trey here isn't hogging the laptop and watching weird videos of who knows what.
She's kidding. I told you to stay out of my browser history.
Wait, did you say this is her first ever match?
Yeah, Red's only been training for about 3 months, but don't take her lightly, she's really good.
3 months? It took me longer than that to get here. And what kind of stupid name is Red? If anything, with your lack of experience, you should call yourself Green.
What? Anything she says with that accent is funny.
After I'm done with you tonight, you'll understand why they call me Red. Because all that pretty white snow out there will be stained red with your blood. And then every time it snows, the children who are here tonight will be reminded of the carnage they saw and refuse to go outside. And after you spend weeks in the hospital and are finally able to drag your broken body onto the airplane back to Orlando, the pilot will be so terrified by the sight of your mangled face, he will lose control of the plane, sending it crashing down to the earth.
Whoa. I think she got the point.
You have major issues.
What the heck was that?
The old hothead Red comes out when she gets angry. We've been working on dialing it back. I like the intensity, but just focus that on your match, okay? And if you can take a break while you're painting the snow red with Peyton's blood, maybe stop and soak everything in. This is your first match after all, which is a big deal. It's on our list.
Sorry. You're right, and I'm happy you'll be out there with me. I'm gonna go stretch.
Should I tell anyone with kids to leave?
Nah, she'll be fine. I hope.
As always, I'm your host, Gord Wilson. Yeah, this can't be worse than last year's Winterfest, eh? The good news is most of the victims of the wild moose attack have fully recovered. Since this is Red's first ever match, I put a few toonies on Peyton Royce to win. I've just been informed there is no gambling allowed at Winterfest. Jeez, that'll make the kids' sled races a lot less interesting. We'd like to thank our local sponsors, Secondhand Tukes, Larry Zamboni Driving School, and of course, Riley Flash's Wrestling Academy. And bring your ticket stub to Riley's for a free picture of Mr. Flash himself, after purchase of a commemorative frame for only $19.95. Oh, I would not want to be in Peyton's shoes right now. Also, they don't look very warm. Red's manager goes by the name of Trey and hopes to be a wrestler himself someday. You know, I want to be a big-time radio DJ, but sometimes your dreams don't work out and you end up announcing local rodeos, spelling bees, and Winterfest events. Not that there's anything wrong with that. You know what? Let's get back to the action. Royce trained here in Calgary and is now an NXT superstar. You can watch her every week on the WWE Network, which recently turned 1 year old. Oh, crap. That reminds me, my wife's birthday is tomorrow and I didn't get her anything. Hey, Todd, run out and snag me as much Winterfest junk as you can for $20. I'll pay you back. Anyway, where was I? Oh, yeah. Welcome back, Peyton. It's clear Riley Flash has a gem of a student here with Red. He hasn't sent anyone to WWE yet, but I think she may be the first. Is originally from Australia, but spent a bit of time training here in Canada. I wonder if she now says, good day, eh? After the wrestling matches are over, be sure to check out the ice sculpture contest. It's the coolest art you'll ever see. Yeah, sorry, they made me see it. Still another great match coming up where you'll see Calgary's own Riley Flash take on a surprise opponent. I hear that Winterfest loosened up the old purse strings to bring this person in. Would have been nice if they did that for an announcer too, but I digress. Is a bit squirrely, if you ask me. Might be a few ketchup chips short of a full bag, if you know what I'm saying. Welcome to Winterfest 2015. As always, I'm your host, Gord Wilson. Yeah, this can't be worse than last year's Winterfest, eh? The good news is most of the victims of the wild moose attack have fully recovered. Since this is Red's first ever match, I'll put a few toonies on Peyton Royce to win. Oh, I've just been informed there is no gambling allowed at Winterfest. Jeez, that'll make the kids' sled races a lot less interesting. We'd like to thank our local sponsors, Secondhand Dukes, Larry Zamboni Driving School, and of course, Riley Flash's Wrestling Academy. Bring your ticket stub to Riley's for a free picture of Mr. Flash himself, after purchase of a commemorative frame for only $19.95. With that temper on Red, oh, I would not want to be in Peyton's shoes right now. Also, they don't look very warm. I'm told Red's manager goes by the name of Trey and hopes to be a wrestler himself someday. You know, I wanted to be a big-time radio DJ, but sometimes your dreams don't work out and you end up announcing local rodeos, spelling bees, and Winterfest events. Not that there's anything wrong with that. You know what? Let's get back to the action. Peyton Royce trained here in Calgary and is now an NXT superstar. You can watch her every week on the WWE Network, which recently turned 1 year old. Oh, crap. That reminds me, my wife's birthday is tomorrow night. Didn't get her anything. Hey, Todd, run out and snag me as much Winterfest junk as you can for $20. I'll pay you back. Anyway, where was I? Oh, yeah. Welcome back, Peyton. It's clear Riley Flash has a gem of a student here with Red. He hasn't sent anyone to WWE yet, but I think she may be the first. Peyton Royce is originally from Australia, but spent a bit of time training here in Canada. I wonder if she now says, "Good day, eh?" Matches are over, be sure to check out the ice sculpture contest. Yeah, sorry, they made me sick. Still another great match coming up where you'll see Calgary's own Riley Flash take on a surprise opponent. And I hear that Winterfest loosened up their first strings to bring this person in. It would have been nice if they did that else too, but I digress. This guy Trey on the outside is a bit squirrely, if you ask me. It might be a few ketchup chips short of a full bag, if you know what I'm saying. Just a warning for anyone here with little ones. Red said something about dying the snow red tonight. It reminds me of the time when I was a kid playing shinny on a pond and Chuck Garnsey caught a skate blade to the except it wasn't water coming out. What's that? Right. There's little ones here. Let's get back to the match. These two are going at it like they're competing over the last jar of maple syrup at the supermarket before a big winter storm hits.
Just take this moment in. Two of the greatest names in the history of our industry being represented by two premier women.
The legacies of the Hearts and Flairs continue tonight. It's Charlotte versus Natalya in the finals for the NXT Women's Championship.
One of these women will create a new legacy for themselves and their family.
Got the oh my goodness, crushing it.
And again!
Charlotte is really going to work now. Charlotte is rolling here.
Oh, and Charlotte with a slap.
There's your disrespect,
Oh,
Renee.
Natty's serving it right back, though.
Things are getting heated. Natalya with a go behind.
Oh, look out.
Pinfall attempt by Natalya, shoulders down.
And a kick out.
Charlotte cutting Natalya off at the pass.
Michael, I saw you had an interview with Natalya and her husband, Tyson Kidd, who has an NXT Championship opportunity himself later tonight. Now, you caught a lot of slack for driving a wedge between them.
No, I have to disagree with you there, Renee. I was just pointing out that on Total Divas, Tyson doesn't come off in a good light on that show. And Natalya is overprotective and offended him, which she did again in that interview. I want to know if Tyson would be happy if Natalya won the title tonight, and the man hesitated.
You tried more than that, Cole. You called Tyson badly broken, and Natalya had all the right, as a wife, to snap back at you.
I can't imagine the pain Natalya is in right now.
Natalya able to counter beautifully.
Whoa, it's another reversal. Oh, look at the scoop slam.
It looks like Charlotte is setting a very good pace. Looks like she's tapped into some...
She's trying to sneak one.
She's on the ropes, and the ref wisely stops the count.
Double underhook applied.
Oh, she knows that one works.
Kick right to the midsection.
Devastating elbow. And Charlotte was able to get out of danger there.
Lucky for her.
Got the oh my goodness, crushing it. Charlotte is measuring.
And it's Natalya with the reversal.
And unlike you, Renee, I was doing my job with that interview with Natalya and Tyson.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, guys, listen, Natalya has a lot to be concerned with, and it's Charlotte alone. I doubt she has any time.
Charlotte with a nice reversal. Wow, what a sequence.
Double underhook applied.
Oh, this is not good at all. The pendulum backbreaker stretch.
Not only are Natalya and Charlotte both very skilled competitors, but imagine having the knowledge in their corner if they needed it. They can go and get advice right there. You're not going to have that benefit every night.
Natalya told me the main advice she got from Brett is, hey, wrestle your heart out and do what brought you to the dance.
Just the history alone of knowing all the knowledge has been passed on to both Charlotte and Natalya. It's an encyclopedia of wrestling knowledge.
Queen of Hearts taking control.
We'll see how long she can keep it up. The prettiest jewel in the Flair family crown continues to impress.
Now taking control.
Charlotte Flair. Ah, she gets out of it.
She has renewed life now, Michael.
Everyone must bow to the queen, especially her opponent.
Byron, you told us what advice Bret gave Natalya. What have you heard from the Flair side?
Well, listen, Ric Flair has the utmost confidence in his daughter's ability. She knows what to prep for, she knows what she's got to do, and she is ready to capture the NXT Women's Championship.
Well, Ric Flair was trained by the great Billy Robinson. Bret the Hitman Hart trained by his father, Stu Hart. To any wrestling historian, it's an honor to be in the arena tonight with these two men.
You can begin to see it in these superstars' faces. Exhaustion is beginning to set in.
They're starting to breathe heavier. This is the time where matches are won and lost.
Punishing the opponent.
Charlotte's been going for it all. She tried going for the home run.
Natalya has met her at every turn.
Charlotte made her pay for her mistake there.
They are representing tonight. There has been a rivalry between the Harts and the Flairs since 1992.
In one corner, you see the excellence of execution. He claims to be the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be. But Ric Flair, a 16-time world champion. Bret Hart, a 7-time world champion. A lot of ego involved here.
Maybe again, Natalya will get to be the Hart that beats a Flair. And Ric Flair would have to stand there and take it. I'm sure the Harts would love the sight of that.
Referee in position.
The size of this girl's heart is simply immeasurable.
An impressive series of moves. Looks like kick right to the midsection.
I think we know what's coming up next, Michael.
Indeed we do. Wow, what impact.
Delivering the suplex.
Charlotte turns it around.
I think I know what Charlotte Flair is looking for. I do not like Natalya's chances here, guys.
Charlotte is rolling now. Let's look at the genetic superiority on display from Charlotte Flair.
Byron, Charlotte has claimed to be genetically superior. Do you agree with that?
Well, I mean, that claim goes to speaking about these two women's lineage. Natalya has talked about being nervous about this match, feeling the pressure, being part of the Hart family. The flip side, Charlotte said, look, there was a point where I felt I had to fill my father's shoes, but now I've come into my own and I'm prepared to create my own legacy.
And it's Natalya with the reversal.
Queen of Hearts looking to finish things off.
Who's about to do so, Corey, if she can step through.
Amazingly, she works her way free.
Cole, there may be no beating her here tonight.
Whoa, it's another reversal. Man.
Oh, targeting the stomach.
Bow down to the Queen.
And here comes Charlotte.
Oh, stun gun. The WWE Universe is showing their appreciation for the action they're seeing.
It has been an absolute war out there. These superstars' efforts are not lost on this crowd. Natalya able to counter beautifully.
German suplex.
Oh, and she turns it around.
I think I know what Charlotte Flair is looking for.
Oh, natural selection.
That might just do it. Natalya's chances. This went from bad to worse.
Let's look at the hoping to end it here.
This is it.
A kick out, and you can see the frustration starting to build.
Well, Natalya uses every bit of the strength she has left to survive.
Oh, trying to sneak one. I don't know how she keeps kicking out. Barely. And it's Natalya with the reversal. Yet another counter.
It's like they're both somehow one step ahead of each other.
Renee, how do you see Charlotte and Natalya's nerves affecting them?
Well, like Byron had mentioned, nerves, definitely they play a big factor in matches like this. Doesn't matter how good you are. If you're nervous, it can throw you off your game.
I say from everything we've seen from Charlotte in the short time she's been in NXT is that she will not allow nerves to get in the way of her becoming the NXT Women's Champion.
The NXT Universe here in Orlando divided between Natalya and Charlotte. Charlotte, a second-generation superstar. Meanwhile, Natalya, a third-generation superstar. So many tricks and skills they've learned over the years from their families.
You have to remember that Natalya has somewhat of an advantage. Several more years under her belt being a competitor in WWE.
Double underhook applied. No.
You know, sometimes I think people forget that Natalya is here to be a top superstar in the women's division. She got her hit reality show. She's got her lovely life with her husband, her cats, and all that stuff that she does. But at the core of her, she's a wrestler.
Yeah, Natalya is one of those superstars that seems to have little to no weakness. She's so wrestling savvy, and as you said, Renee, that's the core of who she is.
And Charlotte was able to get out of danger there. Lucky for her.
Bang! Vicious, aggressive attacks. Charlotte going for the figure four. Once she locks it in, if she can bridge out to the figure eight, this one's over. Locked in tight. Charlotte into the bridge. Charlotte is the NXT Women's Champion.
Here is your winner, and the new NXT Women's Champion, Charlotte!
I'm speechless. I'm absolutely speechless.
Thank God. Ladies and gentlemen, the new NXT Women's Champion, the daughter of Ric Flair, Charlotte, the finals of the NXT Women's Championship Tournament. What a battle it was.
What an incredible moment. We've seen the emotion, true emotion from Ric Flair and Charlotte.
How fortunate have we been to sit here and watch the next generation in the rivalry between Flair and Hart.
So here we go. Fatal four-way matchup for the NXT Women's Championship. First competitor to gain a pinfall or submission becomes the champion, so there's no advantage for the champion in this match.
That's right. Charlotte has a 25% chance of retaining her championship. But she did say on the pre-show, to them, it's a championship opportunity. To me, it's another chance to show I am the most dominant female in the game.
It's still going to be every woman for themselves, but you have to wonder if it might be wise to form an alliance in this match.
Oh, slingshot. This action is all over the place.
That's fatal four-way rules. Anything goes. Every woman for herself for the NXT Women's Championship.
Oh, Charlotte's in big time trouble now.
Breaking down in a hurry on the outside. And wow, Charlotte sent into the LED boards.
A well-aimed strike. Back in the ring again. Becky is showing her stuff right now, big time. Sasha Banks got her there.
Oh, no, this isn't going to end well.
Looking defenseless right now.
She's got to get back in the ring, Michael.
Beautiful drop kick. Really just laying it in. Boom.
Nice.
Oh, the reversal by Bayley.
And Sasha and Becky now. A little bit of an alliance being formed here under fatal four-way rules.
Uh-oh. What in the world?
Oh, no!
Bayley launched into the turnbuckle.
Oh, Bayley's down.
That might be it for Bayley.
Double cover.
Yeah, but what does the official do here?
Sasha Banks reminding Becky, I made you.
Everybody fall in line to the boss.
Sasha jaw-jacking with Becky. And oh, look out, Becky.
Beck's floater suplex. Sasha rolled to the outside. This could be huge for Becky.
Yeah, the boss in deep, deep trouble. I want to mention this quick. There's WWE superstars posting on social media watching this tonight on the WWE Network. Sheamus saying earlier, the Irish are coming. Also Finn Balor, victorious earlier tonight. And now pulling for Becky Lynch in this one.
Oh, that's good. Maybe Sheamus and Finn can go hang out with Becky Lynch, because I sure don't want to.
Meanwhile, WWE superstar Paige saying good luck tonight, especially to Bayley.
For Bayley, huh? Didn't expect Paige to be pulling for Bayley. I mean, just goes to show how wide the fan base is for the huggable one.
Suplex.
Oh, the reversal by Bayley.
Tattooed with a double axe handle.
Oh, right to the jaw. I got to bring up this newfound aggression we've seen from Bayley lately. It's been a long time coming.
Hey, Bayley's come to realize that everybody is out here for themselves, knocking anyone down to get on top. So, Bayley's doing the same thing.
I'm loving it. Can this dream come true? This dream Bayley has had since she was 11 years old. All she ever wanted to be was a champion.
Bayley said it a few weeks ago that this is her Sami Zayn moment. She finally found the spark that she's been missing. In her words, she's more prepared than she's ever been.
Banks is showing everyone who the boss in the WWE is.
Goes for it again.
Exiting the ring. Very interesting game plan here. Bayley is showing she can talk trash and taunt with the best of them. Here she goes, back in the ring now.
Now it's Becky Lynch making her pay.
Oh, shoulder breaker.
Now we have Becky Lynch on the attack.
A surprising reversal from Sasha Banks. Forearm to the face.
Oh, nothing fancy about that.
There she goes.
Sasha Banks on the attack.
This is where Sasha Banks is at her best.
It's boss time, guys.
He's a live wire right now. Get out of her way.
The Irish last kicker telling her opponents how she really feels.
What a counter.
Becky Lynch. Kick right in the midsection. Elbow smash.
And Bayley evades that one.
And again!
Point of the elbow, nailed it. Ooh, what impact.
Oh, man, right to the arm.
Hyperextend your elbow. Oh! And it's Charlotte with the reversal.
There's a reason why she's genetically superior.
Clothesline. Oh, shoulder breaker. She scores big with the counter. Bankrupt. For the win. How is she still going here?
Looks like there's some more fight left in her.
I think Sasha Banks is done playing.
Reverses. Can she take advantage?
And it's Bayley feeling fired up.
But Sasha Banks pulls off the counter.
Oh, huge big boot. DDT.
That's how you wear down your opponent. Big time lariat. Starting to fire up.
Where is this superstar getting this from? This is incredible.
The heart of these competitors is showing through tonight.
The adrenaline is coursing through their veins.
Bankrupt. Becky Lynch is coming to this match as what people believe to be the wild card. And I've got to ask the question, what has she done to deserve this title opportunity? All she did a few weeks ago was cost Sasha Banks her title.
Trademark backstabber from the boss.
She's out. She escapes the hold.
Just when it looked like her night was over, too.
It's going to take more than that.
The champ's in trouble. The champ's in big trouble right now. And there's the reversal from Sasha Banks.
What a hurricanrana.
Down to the floor. She's taken to the floor when she can be ever so dangerous.
There it comes. Jarring impact. Trampling the opposition. What's the Queen got in mind now, Byron?
How about? Kick to the gun. Uh-oh, it is.
Bankrupt. This place has come unglued.
Rightfully so.
Back in the ring now.
How is the challenger still in this match?
Oh, man. That'll tear your hamstring. Trademark backstabber from the boss.
Good job getting to the ropes there.
Yeah, that could have been.
That should do it right there.
And this is all part of Charlotte's strategy.
She did it!
The boss. We have a new women's champion.
Here is your winner, and the new NXT Women's Champion, Sasha Banks.
Sasha Banks is your new NXT Women's Champion. A master plan by Sasha pays off.
Sasha Banks had trouble with the now former champ, but throw in two other women in the ring, and this is the result Sasha expected. Doing it like a boss.
The first of two main events here in Brooklyn. A few moments ago, Stephanie McMahon said she wanted a revolution, and that revolution started here at NXT.
The revolution being spearheaded by the likes of Sasha Banks and Bayley. Extraordinary women who give it their all and leave everything in that ring night after night.
I have to echo the sentiments of Triple H from earlier today. We don't put our women in the main event. Our women are the main event.
The title's on the line. NXT Women's Championship. The Boss, Sasha Banks versus the ultimate underdog, Bayley.
Boom, right across the small of the back.
Bayley looking impressive.
She's able to turn it on in a flash.
Oh, man, targeting the leg.
Kick right to the leg.
Oh, again.
And again.
Setting up.
These two know each other about as well as anybody.
The history between these two goes back for years, doesn't it, Renee?
Yeah, they both joined NXT around the same time, have battled each other on numerous occasions, but their paths to getting to this main event have been completely different.
Snap suplex.
Penny predicament.
She's got more star power than just about any lady in the WWE for a reason.
And there's the reversal from Sasha Banks.
Not safe yet.
Kick. Oh, and a kick right to the hamstring.
Sasha Banks avoided that attack and hit back even harder.
Not again.
One of these competitors is eventually going to have to gain the upper hand.
Watch out!
Running Bulldog.
Uh-oh. What a hurricanrana.
A quick reversal by Bayley. Running clothesline.
The hammerlock applied. Oh, no, no. Uh-oh. Oh. It's going to break her arm.
Look at this. Boom. Nice.
Sasha Banks is really on the attack now.
Here comes the Boss.
And Bayley evades that one.
Got the front face lock applied.
Oh, nice suplex.
And for the first time tonight, Bayley looking to attack from up high.
Bayley's gonna fly.
Oh, yeah.
The champ's eyes look glazed over. Regardless, the gas tank has to be on empty right now. Look at Bayley here with the emphatic offense.
Remember, Bayley had to go through Charlotte and Becky Lynch to become the #1 contender.
Sorry.
Bayley's done it. Bayley's done it.
Here is your winner, and the new NXT Women's Champion, Bayley!
The culmination of years of verbal abuse, being told you are just not good enough. Bayley shook everything off, stuck to her guns, and is now the new NXT Women's Champion.
The dream of an 11-year-old girl from San Jose, California, who's now established herself as the new boss of NXT, your new champion.
We found out what lengths Bayley was willing to go through to achieve her dreams, to dethrone the Boss, to become NXT Women's Champion. Credit where it's due, guys. She's not my favorite, but she withstood everything the Boss had, and then some, to become the NXT Women's Champion.
Sometimes you accept the criticism. You accept those who say you're not good enough, but then you answer those criticisms by proving those critics wrong and by becoming a champion.
The longest reigning Divas champion in history faces her toughest threat tonight. It's Nikki Bella versus Charlotte.
301 days as champion, Cole, but Nikki's bag of tricks is now empty because the title can change hands on a countout or disqualification here tonight.
Yeah, that hasn't kept Charlotte and Nikki's respective backup at bay, though. Team PCB and Team Bella could still be a big factor in this match. Ouch.
Oh, caught off guard. This might be it.
We got a rope break.
Running Bella Buster.
Let's hope she didn't have a big lunch. Oh, she knows that one works. And again.
Forearm right across the back of the neck.
That's how you wear down your opponent.
Charlotte is taking control of this match. And here comes Charlotte.
Looking stunned.
Looking rocked.
Charlotte with a nice reversal.
Oh, so much distance.
Charlotte, so impressive.
So powerful.
Backpack stunner!
Got the up.
Straight punch.
Charlotte made her pay for her mistake there.
Setting up for the...
1, 2. Can we stop for just a second and marvel at Nikki Bella? She is in the best shape of her career right now.
Now, listen, you won't hear me argue that point. She's been at this for over half of a decade, but she's never been more dominant and athletic than she is right now.
Yikes.
And it's Charlotte with a reversal.
There's a reason why she's genetically superior.
What a throw.
Nikki's veteran skills are starting to wear down Charlotte.
And she can't ask Team PCB for help this time.
Snapmare.
Not safe yet.
Kick.
Woo-wee.
Here's Nikki Bella Buster.
See ya. Woof. Well measured.
And no breathing room for Charlotte.
Can the Queen come back?
And Charlotte was able to get out of danger there.
Lucky for her.
Trapping the arm.
STO. Elbow drop.
Piercing.
Nikki now.
Oh, big elbows right to the body.
Oh, look at this.
I love it.
I have to agree with your sentiment before about Nikki Bella being in the best shape of her life. It's just a shame she feels she needs to rely on old tricks like twin magic when she's proven she's more capable than that in the ring.
Big time clothesline.
I believe we're starting to see after 300 plus days, she may have met her match.
Well, after 300 plus days, she has nowhere to run and nowhere to hide.
She can end it here. No,
Still
a kick
fighting.
out.
Charlotte makes her daddy proud every time she steps into the ring.
Charlotte with a nice reversal. Kick right to the midsection.
I think we know what's coming up next, Michael.
Indeed we do.
Boom, natural selection.
We could have a new champion. How is Nikki Bella going to...
This could do it.
1, 2.
And the fight must go on.
Too soon.
We continue to see incredible perseverance from these competitors.
The war continues to rage on with no superstar willing to give an inch. Nice monkey flip.
Charlotte with a fantastic counterattack.
That's why she's the queen. Scoop slam. Nikki Bella's reeling. Charlotte may have her.
Nikki, quick, use twin magic.
Bree's wearing a different outfit tonight, you idiot.
Lariat! That look of pain on Charlotte's face. You know she wants this, but her body may not be willing.
The capacity crowd here at Night of Champions is willing Charlotte on.
They desperately want Charlotte to start a revolution. Oh, just ragdolled.
Big time clothesline.
Oh, signature big boot from Flair.
I'm not sure Charlotte should be showing up her competition like this.
Kick right to the midsection.
And I think we know what's coming up next, Michael.
Indeed we do.
Natural selection. The title's in jeopardy here.
I think the paradigm has shifted.
Hit the big one.
Cover. Shoulders are down.
1, 2.
You can't teach the type of tenacity we're witnessing here. Unreal.
Drop kick.
Great athleticism.
Nikki Bella doing a great job of turning that one around.
Connected on that. Oh, no. Oh, right to the gut.
Just endless knee strikes.
Got the arm.
Oh, my goodness, crushing it.
Oh, what a...
It could be over here.
This is it. 1, 2.
The resolve this woman is showing right now is absolutely unreal. Look at this, Byron.
Figure 4 head scissor, draining all the energy out of the opposition.
Here it comes. The beginning of the end. Nails it. Another one bites the dust to the champ. Nikki Bella may have just ended this, fellas.
Will it be?
1.
And at some point, she's going to start wondering what it's going to take to put her away.
Charlotte sure dodged that one.
She did indeed. When you look at this,
it looks like they both did their homework heading into this one. I'm not sure Charlotte should be showing up her competition like this.
Kick! Oh! The WWE Universe has come alive in this one.
They are up and they are vocal. A lot of energy in the room.
Oh, what an elbow high on the chin. Elbow drop.
Pierce.
And it's Charlotte with the reversal.
There's a reason why she's genetically superior. Just endless knee strikes.
Another attack above the shoulders.
So devastating. The Queen looking to finish things off. Here's the figure 4. The Queen looking to finish things off. Here's the figure 4.
Figure 8 now, figure 8.
Nikki is trying to fight this, but I'm not sure she has much of a chance.
She's not going to tap out. Charlotte wins the title. Charlotte's a champion.
Here is your winner, and the new WWE Divas Champion, Charlotte.
Charlotte just ended Nikki Bella's record-breaking reign to become Divas Champion.
Her father won 16 championships, but this may just be Ric Flair's favorite title win.
And ladies and gentlemen, you're witnessing history here tonight at WrestleMania to crown the new women's champion.
Charlotte establishing dominance early on.
Be sure.
Oh, look out, look out. There's a roll-up.
Here's the cover and a kick out. Almost had her.
Becky Lynch putting some moves there on Sasha.
Now it's Becky with the advantage on Sasha.
Shoulders down yet again. Boss able to kick at it, too.
Great strategy by Lynch, looking to score an early pinfall.
Oh, the strength.
Becky looking for the backslide.
Shoulders down now.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Rolling through here.
Good Lord.
Leg drop.
All these women trying to close this out early.
Triple threat rules. First woman to gain pinfall or submission wins.
Boom.
Oh, big boot.
Shining on the grandest stage of them all, as if there was any doubt in anyone's mind.
Charlotte seems so comfortable in this spot. Wow, what an opening sequence as Sasha and Charlotte face off here at WrestleMania.
Becky Lynch recovering on the outside of the ring to avoid pinfall or submission.
Yeah, but as we just saw, pinfall could happen between these two at any second. Each one of these competitors needs to be on high alert in this match.
Becky is showing her stuff right now, big time.
That's anything but comfortable, guys. Oh, to the back of the neck.
And Charlotte was able to get out of danger there.
Lucky for her. That's how you wear down your opponent. Oh, turn out the lights.
Listen to this rude comment. Charlotte said recently, quote, "My opponents will be a WWE Network trivia question. Who did Charlotte defeat after her first WrestleMania?"
Well, she ain't wrong, Renee. Losers don't make history. Nobody remembers the first person that Goldberg beat. Nobody remembers the guy that Buddy Rogers beat to become the first WWE champion. Sasha and Becky are great, but if they lose, they could become a footnote in WWE history. Charlotte has to rely on the expert tutelage of her father to get back in this.
I think Charlotte may not have the new title in her grasp anymore.
A prime opportunity is opening up for Becky Lynch and Sasha Banks. Float over and do a DDT.
Charlotte has to rely on the expert tutelage of her father to get back in this.
I think Charlotte may not have the new title in her grasp anymore.
A prime opportunity is opening up for Becky Lynch and Sasha Banks.
Gotta find a way to get out of this.
Oh, an alley-oop bomb.
And Charlotte does what she does best.
Russian leg sweep.
Could be nap time.
And she breaks free.
I don't know how she did it, but that was impressive.
Sit-out slam. Effective arm drag.
Ooh, jarring European uppercut. Here's the pump handle. Suplex.
Launched.
Going back to our chat about Charlotte making her opponents become the answer to a trivia question, to even make it to WrestleMania in this day and age, you've already proven yourself. Sasha and Becky will already live forever.
Thank you, Renee. Charlotte may have a bad attitude coming into this match, but all three women are making a statement in this historic WrestleMania match.
Look at Sasha Banks dishing it out.
The boss in control.
Charlotte turns it around.
Nice move.
Set up for the...
Here's Charlotte. The queen is showing why she is genetically superior.
Back into the ring.
Sasha Banks avoided that attack and hit back even harder.
And there's the reversal from Sasha Banks.
Charlotte's been a champion for the last 196 days. If she can't get back into this, she won't be one tomorrow.
That is very likely, as Charlotte
will she win it here? And she gets her shoulder up.
She saw the opening and got the shoulder up. Attacking the arm.
Great way to break down your opponent. Stomp it. They're picking her spot.
All measured up.
Oh, drop kick to the spine.
Big reversal.
Oh, she knows that one works.
Backbreaker.
Watch out.
Bloody bulldog.
And Charlotte was able to get out of danger there. I think I know what Charlotte Flair is looking for. The champ has this one in hand now. A trip to the local medical facility might be in order after that. Here's a cover.
she's not done yet.
Gonna take more than that.
Sasha Banks dodged out of the way there.
Oh, shoulder breaker.
The boss is looking dazed in a big way.
Serves her right for hogging the spotlight here at WrestleMania.
Charlotte is measuring.
It really was a beautiful sight to see WWE Hall of Fame.
I think I know what Charlotte Flair is looking for.
Natural selection by the Queen.
Let's look at the genetic superiority on display from Charlotte Flair. Uh-oh, forearm's gonna cut off the wind.
The guillotine is locked in.
Charlotte Flair. She somehow breaks free.
But you have to wonder how much damage was done.
Boom, what a drop kick.
On the mark.
She's going for the cover.
Quick kick out from Becky Lynch.
It's gonna take more than that.
Hey, Byron, just like you, bankrupt. That should do it right there.
She's ready for something big.
Real close, too close for comfort.
I'm just as shocked as everyone else, Cole.
Sasha Banks is...
There's the backstabber. Sasha rolls through.
She's out. She escapes the hold.
Just when it looked like her night was over, too.
Yeah, well, Sasha is surviving on heart and the skin of her teeth, but she's still battling.
And again!
Elbow right to the back of the neck.
Ugh.
Sasha and Becky have done some serious damage to Charlotte.
It's not fair to Flair.
Now the 100,000 plus fans here are loving it. And again, yet another counter. Can there be frustration mounting in these competitors, knowing it's going to take more to win this one?
You can't let those feelings seep into your psyche. You have to keep your focus.
Back suplex.
And she's back in the ring now. The Irish last kicker, telling her opponents how she really feels. She's leaving the ring. What's going to happen now?
And there's the reversal from Sasha Banks. Float over. Into it.
Sasha Banks avoided that attack and hit back even harder.
Sit out jawbreaker.
You can pick up your teeth in the third row.
The only two-time Hall of Famer in WWE history, Ric Flair, is cheering his...
Trademark backstabber from the boss.
Look at that, she escapes.
Talk about coming up clutch, guys.
She kicked out there, but I don't know how much more she could take. Oh, signature.
We got a cover. 1, 2. Becky wins. She's finally champion.